There we go.
Larry is hooked up.
I am hooked up with a white bass. Hey folks, Larry Ladowski with Midwest Outdoors. There's a fish in the boat, Troy. And we are up here in Fremont, Wisconsin for the annual white bass run. Fishing today with a longtime buddy who we haven't fished before, Troy Peterson, Mr. Bluegill himself. We're not after bluegill today, Troy, are we?
We are not after bluegills. We are after the mighty whiteys.
Well, I remember coming up here as a kid when I was like 10 with my dad and fishing the white bass run. So I'm gonna have some fun. I haven't done this in a while.
You know, when the males come into the river, for the most part, they're out over the deeper section of the channel, right down the middle. And then as the females come in, ouch, these males will slowly start to come up towards the shallows. You know, we don't have a lot of sunshine today. When the sun really hits this water and that water temperature warms up fast, everything goes right up to the shallows and they're just looking to do their thing.
Well, usually it's the walleye that come in first. They'll swim upriver, they'll lay their eggs, and then they'll vacate, and then the white bass come in and follow them, right?
That's it, yep. The walleyes come first, and then as soon as they start heading back down river, that's about the time the white bass come up river. And then, you know, then we get those mixed bags of, oh,
got one,
we're hooked up too.
Doubles! I like the doubles. Troy, it's every cast.
It's every cast, man. We're gonna probably have you switch to fly. So
yeah, now I'm throwing a little jig with a plastic trailer, and you've got a special rig there. Why don't you tell me about that?
So these are kind of my fly rigs I tie up, and I tie them a little bit different than most people do. You know, fish in saltwater, guys have heard of sabiki rigs, right? And that's really all I've got is this. I tie up my own sabiki rigs. Now we're only allowed 3 hooks per person in Wisconsin, so we can't put multiples on. But you know, we're fishing 3 rigs on a nice long lead here, and we've got a 3-way with a weight, and this is getting us down to the bottom. And then when we snap it forward, those flies are undulating in the water, and the white bass will come up and get them. The goal today is to get 3 on at one time.
There you go. That would be beautiful. I might have to switch it up.
Yep, I think we're gonna get you rigged up here with a clam rig or the fly rig. Before I switch you up, I wanna make sure I'm at least 40 fish ahead of you.
Yeah, I noticed. We don't even close the live well.
Oh, that would wear out the hinges.
Just load them in as quick as they come. Well, Troy has hooked me up with his rig and first cast right away. How do you like that?
Hey, look at that.
We got a double.
2. See, we wanted 3.
I don't know if I can bring in 3, Troy.
We knew it was gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. See, when they come 2 at a time, you can fill live wells pretty quick. Okay, so when you cast this, just zing that thing out. Now stop it. So what happens when you cast a long rig like that, if you just let it fall down, it'll bunch up. You want to stop it mid-air so that the sinker hits and then those flies lay back. That way there, when you start bringing it up the current, you got, you know, nice long lead and they're not all balled up and tangled.
And then when I'm jigging.
So when you're jigging it here, what you want to do is you want to snap it real hard and then let that sinker bring that weight back down to the bottom. Snap it and then let that sinker bring it back down towards the bottom.
So we're using medium light rods, which is a lot of fun when you're catching fish like this because it's a little lighter than it should be, but is there a specific reel size that you like or a certain reel? You know, I'm using the Revo X. But.
Yeah, you know, I've got a lot of Revo X, and then I really, this last year here, I bought a bunch of the Fluger Supremes, the MGs, just with how light they are, super smooth. You know, and we're pairing it up with some Smackdown. You can cast these things a mile.
Yeah. And the biggest thing is your drag, right?
Oh, the drags are incredible. Here's the biggest thing though, I'm gonna tell you that really makes a good reel necessary for what we're doing, is every time you snap this rod, you're putting a huge strain on that instant anti-reverse. And these reels will hold up, you know, doing this all season long. That's pretty much what fails on me though on reels is when we're snapping and snapping and snapping, we're really straining that anti-reverse.
Got him.
Hooked up. Oh, and I'm off.
You're off, I'm on.
We're gonna catch another one.
So I guess the real kicker for that is match the rod with a quality reel for sure. There's a number of rods out there that are definitely of quality these days, but make sure you get a quality reel to match it up and follow it up with. one.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
There's
the second
two.
one.
There's two.
Where's the third
it's
one?
funny. It's funny because we saw that one coming in, and then we're just like, "There's only one." Well, I'll tell you what, Troy. There's a bunch of fish in the bottom of your boat that need to be cleaned. So
Hey, we're gonna go put that Rapala flay knife to the test. I think the camera guy gets to clean most of them.
That's right. That's the rule. But I tell you what, why don't you tell people how to get a hold of you to come up and experience the Fremont fishing area?
Sure, yeah. You know, we're fishing this system all year long. Pretty much Mother's Day through Father's Day. I always tell people are the best time of the year to come up. And they can get a hold of me on my website, which is MrBlueGill.com. Find me on Facebook. Just type in Mr. Bluegill in the Google search and you'll find me.
Folks, we had a terrific morning of fishing. We got a lot of fish to clean. Midwest Outdoors will be right back. I'm Larry Ladowski. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.